Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope y'all had a good lunch. I trust you had a good lunch. It is a beautiful day in my neighborhood. It might not be 80 degrees, but it's still a beautiful day. I'll take it over rain and snow and cold and sleet and all that good stuff. Anywho, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Do me a favor. If you are watching me live, put a one in the chat. If you are watching a replay, put a two in the chat. If you learned something, show me some love. I appreciate all of you who jump on, who has jumped on. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you need to get in contact with me, please inbox me, okay? Or text me at 844-243-4901. All right. So, I want to talk to y'all a little bit about debt today, okay? And how important it is to, if you have it, pay it down. Don't let it just linger. Let's talk about the different kinds of debt. Um, a bunch of us are in debt. I am too. I mean, I got student loans, credit cards, stuff like that. Now, the cool part about having the student loans is that you pay your monthly payment or whatever your arrangement is, and that's still helping your credit. So, if you have student loans, make sure you always make some type of arrangement. Even if you can only pay $1, if you can't pay nothing, but if you can pay $1 a month, pay it because that will keep them in good standing. Um, and that will keep your credit reports in good standing as well. You want to keep your credit reports and your credit scores good. So pay them on time. Pay at least the minimum when it comes to your actual student loans. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna tell you a little trick about student loans in a minute. Okay. Now, let's talk about something when it comes to your credit and your debt. Now, one thing you will see that a lot of people get confused when it comes to your debt and your credit is that 30%, which is your credit utilization. Okay. They're specifically talking about credit cards. Okay. Now, you see, people think that means keep all your credit cards at 30%. Guess what? That is 100% incorrect. When it comes to the credit cards, you want to keep all of your credit card balances when you compare them to all of your credit card limits, when they're all added up, under 30%. So if you have two credit cards and both of the credit card limits are $500, so that means $1,000 altogether is what you have in credit card limits. That means each card should be no bigger percent. Y'all agree, right? Oh crap. So that's what that 30% actually means. You compare the balances to the limits. Do not keep all of your credit cards at 30%. Do not do that. All right. All right. So what's important? Keep your credit cards down. Let's talk about this debt. One thing that will screw you over is debt, especially for people that want to purchase homes. So most people come to me to help with their credit because they want to purchase a home. Debt to income ratio can mess you up, and a lot of things that mess people up are their student loans. Unfortunately, that is what it is. Good thing that I think FHA changed it to, instead of them taking 1%, if you're not on a payment arrangement, like right now, a lot of people are not on a payment arrangement because we don't have to pay it. However, if you're going to purchase a home, they still take 1% of what you owe. So if you got $50,000 in student loan debt, that means they're adding $500 to your monthly debt when it's time for you to get a mortgage. So with that being said, that means you need to get on a payment arrangement with your student loans, okay? Unless your student loans are deferred. Now, if they are deferred for over a year or more with FHA, they will not consider that in your debt, the income, your monthly debt. However, if you're going for a conventional loan, it doesn't matter how long the student loans are deferred, they will always count that in. But like I said, I think with the FHA, they do 0.5% now instead of the whole 1%. So that was definitely a good thing because student loans stop too many people from getting homes. But that's the importance of having a payment arrangement when it comes to student loans. Okay, that's one thing. Like I said, when it comes to your credit cards, make sure you paying those bad boys down. Now, people, my clients actually have a tool to help them pay down their debt. And let me explain how that tool works. Number one, they plug in their debts and the interest rates and the payments that they make per month. So this tool actually shows them how long it will take them to pay off this specific debt and how much interest they're going to pay overall and the exact date, the month and the year is going to be paid off. It also shows them how to pay it down quicker with like power payments, things of that nature. Because guys, y'all getting your tax refunds, that may be something you need to pay. When it comes to your credit cards, if you are in debt and you're getting a tax refund, pay that credit card debt, man, because you're going to see a significant increase. If you significantly decrease your credit card debt, you will see a significant increase in your credit scores, and that's pretty much guaranteed. Okay, because of that algorithm when it comes to determining your FICO scores. When you decrease your credit card debt, you get more of that 30% of that utilization ratio that's in the FICO algorithm. Okay, so my clients have a debt pay down tool to help them do this, to help them actually see the debt. Because some people don't really understand the debt that they're in. Some people do, some people don't. But when you actually see it, and you can put any debt you have, student loans, credit cards, your mortgage, your car note, all that good stuff. You can put that right into that tool and it helps them pay it down. Help them physically see it and it helps them pay it down. Very important. I need y'all to understand something. If you are looking to get some type of credit repair, anything like that, if your utilization on your credit cards is high, even if you're currently doing the credit repair, guess what? Your credit scores are not going to increase. And if they do, by very, very little. Okay? Because credit repair never outworks irresponsibility. So if you're living above, over your means, living above your means, and you are just swipe, 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 swipe with your credit card, and you can't pay that off, you're not helping your credit. You're damaging it because you won't be able to pay it off. So be very careful with that. Credit cards get us in trouble, man. These interest rates and these inflations, man, they really get us in trouble. So please, that's why it's important to budget. Okay? Stop just spending. Stop just swipe, 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 swipe. All right? When it comes to your credit card. So you gotta work to get that debt down. Keep that debt low. Because like I said, credit repair does not outwork overutilization. Okay? Let me tell y'all a quick trick with student loans. If you are in this position, for those of you who have established big business credit, say you got business credit cards and your limits are like 50,000, 75,000, or some type of business funding. Business credit cards are funding as well, but if you got other types of funding and you got 50,000, 70,000, whatever, you can actually use that to pay your student loans off, and therefore you will clear up the debt to income ratio on your personal side, and then you just make your monthly payments on your business credit. How about that? Yes, it can be done. I think it does depend on what kind of what kind of student loans that you actually have. You have to take that into consideration, but you can use your business credit to actually help you pay off your student loans, decrease the debt to income on your personal side, and then go get a more favorable house. How does that sound? Sounds good? Yeah. So that is a a hack that I've learned with business credit. But let me talk a little second about business credit, because folks jump in my inbox about business credit all the time, but they don't even want to pay for personal credit. So if your personal credit is trashed, I mean, anybody can start on tier one when it comes to building your personal credit, but you really got to clean your personal credit up too, before building the business credit, because they always do soft inquiries. They do soft inquiries on your personal credit because they want to know if you are basically a legit person. Sometimes people can't get the funding that they need on the business side because their personal credit is so jacked. Fine, that means work on your personal credit. Then come back to your business credit. Of course, that's going to cost you money. But I need you to understand, too, it's even more expensive to work on business credit. You trying to develop business credit, you have to pay for these vendors and these net 30s and all that stuff each month. Okay, that's why I gave y'all a little tip, think about 2 weeks ago. When you are looking to build business credit, set aside $3,000. It's going to cost you about $3,000 to build your business credit. Okay? There's multiple steps you gotta take. So y'all hear me? Hear me good. You got your tax refund. You want to build some business credit. You got a business, or you about to open up a business. Put aside $3,000 so you'll have the money to help you build up your tiers. Okay. Put aside $3,000. All right. So all right. So that's pretty much all I have for you now, guys. Make sure you guys are keeping good with your debts. Let's have a better year this year, 2023. Get your stuff together when it comes to your credit. Like if your personal credit is jacked up, work on